CBS News foreign affairs analyst and United Nations resident correspondent Pam Falk joins us now by phone. Pam, as we were discussing with Paula, Nikki Haley mentioned many of the foreign policy issues facing the U.S. right now. What will likely be the biggest challenges for her successor?
Her successor will have to deal with North Korea, will have to deal with Middle East crises, and have to deal with the U.S. withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal and what happens with sanctions in November and going forward. But she listed all of those, Meg, as her accomplishments of her two years, including 3 North Korea sanctions packages, the support of Israel, the UN budget cuts of $1.3 billion, stressing the disruptive aid of Iran, and defending the president's withdrawal from the 2015 nuclear deal. What she has done, there have been several UN ambassadors who are female, but she is the first in the post who became a cabinet level for the 3rd time in U.S. history since the Obama administration, and she made a point of not only attending National Security Council meetings, but making a bond between the White House and the UN ambassadors. She brought ambassadors to the White House. She brought cabinet level to the UN. And it really put her in very good stead with the diplomats, even if she wasn't able to accomplish everything that the president wanted to accomplish at the UN.
Haley has mostly been able to support President Trump's policies without being accepting of all of his behavior. Could we see any changes in U.S. foreign policy with the new ambassador to the UN?
Yes, absolutely. It's always possible. She sparred with the president in the White House on several issues, but at the UN, there's a general feeling that too much has been made of that, in the sense that she carved out her own space as a strong supporter of Israel and as tough on North Korea, tough on Iran, and even tougher than the president on Russia, making the point that Russia was evading sanctions on North Korea. So the bottom line is she's put herself in a very good position. It's anyone's guess what she'll do next. But her comments, very complimentary to the White House, left open the door that she could run for office, serve as the president's vice president, or a candidate in the future, or take another position. She was known by many of the UN ambassadors from the European Union, France, UK, as a trade expert when she was South Carolina governor. So she's in a very good position. There's no doubt among the diplomatic corps, UN watchers, that we'll see her again on the world stage.
All right, we shall see. Pam Falk, thank you.
Absolutely, Meg.